as I mentioned there, TfL, the RMT, ScotRail. Is history repeating itself here, do you reckon, with similar strikes to those perhaps seen in the 1970s?
Well, I know 1970s is actually quite a good analogy. And I think particularly if you actually have a look at what the RMT are doing at the moment, they're almost trying to get the Arthur Scargill crown for complete industrial incompetence at the moment. One thing you don't do in the trade union, and I absolutely, utterly defend the rights of trade unions to organise and collectively bargain, but what you don't do is to threaten 1926 all over again. Say we're going to bring the country to this ridiculous expression about, from the tip of Scotland down to the bottom end of Cornwall. That's bonkers. Look, a really, really good trade union leader is someone who doesn't call strikes, who actually gets things done by collective bargaining. She or he has the wit and the intelligence to actually use the industrial muscle by flexing it rather than by thumping people in the face with it. And I think the nonsense we got about this particular, I keep thinking, do you remember Neil Kinnock's famous comment about Arthur Scargill at the beginning of the coal strike? He started with a little house and a big union, and he ended up, he had a big house and a little union. And I think the problem is that at the moment, the unions already, I think they've called off the London Underground strike over the bank holiday weekend because of a range of reasons, but hopefully because they realise that they're going against the grain of the nation. The minute you actually say, at the beginning of a strike, first of all, you have a big raft of demands, there's going to be no redundancies. Well, when I was a lad, we used to have people clipping your ticket when you went onto the tube station. You couldn't. There was no barriers or nothing. You do have redundancies. Things change. And the other, health and safety. Well, what particular aspect of it?
Yes.
And the other thing is a major pay rise. Well, to be fair, most of the nation, except possibly the political class, deserve a pay rise. So the problem is that I have, as an innocent citizen, as a bystander here, is why the hell put all your cards on the table at the beginning? Why threaten a sledgehammer when a really skilled trade unionist uses a scalpel, not a sledgehammer?